Hey, I'm Emily and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to show you how you could DIY some really cute Christmas gift tags using your Cricut. So I actually made something very similar last year and I will link a video to that in the description below. But I changed it up a little bit this year and really started from scratch so I could show you guys how you can make your very own gift tags. And this is a finished one, all nicely wrapped. But yeah, the gift tags are very simple, but they're really adorable and they make like a really good way for you to personalize your gifts without having to like handwrite everything. They look very nice and neat, and every single time I use my Cricut to write anything, people think that I like handwrote it, and I'm like, no. I wish I was that perfect. It would be very impressive, but no, it's just my Cricut. So if that's something you're interested in, just keep watching and we're gonna get right into it. So the material that you're gonna need for this project is some cardstock. So I just have this leftover brown cardstock from a previous project. You could choose whatever weight or whatever color you want. So you're gonna need your Cricut pen. I've had this pen since I got my Cricut and I've used it so many times and it has not dried out. So when you insert the pen, you take the cap off and you're gonna make sure that the arrow is facing you and then pointing downward. I just open clamp A and I'm pushing the pen down until I hear and feel it click, and then I'm closing the clamp. So I have both the pen and the fine point blade loaded into my Cricut into different clamps. So now I'm gonna go over to Design Space. This tree that I already have here is the one that I used last year. I really don't remember where I got it. I'm pretty sure I just like chose a blank tree shape and sliced a circle in it to make a hole. But I really like this Christmas tree with the star because it's already pre-made to be like a Christmas gift tag. So it just makes my life so much easier. I like the size that I had last year, so I'm gonna resize this tree to be about 3 inches tall. And then I'm adding a text box and I'm just gonna type to Sam from Emily. So once I have the text all ready, I'm just gonna choose a font that I wanna use. You really could use any font. I want the line spacing to be a little bit smaller because it's a little bit too long right now. It looks a little weird. So I'm changing the line space to -5. I think that looks a lot better. So right now the operation type is in basic cut and we don't want that. We want it to be pen. So we're going up here on the left where it says operation, click on the drop down and go down to where it says pen and click on pen. You can see that it changed the font. So now it's like open in the middle. Since I'm working with something that's very small, I don't have to worry about the middle parts of my letters not being filled in. If I were using this for anything bigger, like a card or something, I would need to fill in this text. In Design Space, we don't have to worry about that because, again, it's going to be very tiny, so it's going to be filled in. I have to resize this text box to fit inside of the tree. Okay, so let's get rid of this old one because we don't really need it here anymore. I'm going to select the text and the shape and group it together so that way I can duplicate it and have everything be together. So then I just have to change the text to different people's names. So I'm gonna click on the next tree and ungroup that and then just click on the text and I'm changing the name from Sam to Christina. And again, I have to resize it a little bit, but it's not a big deal. And then once I'm done, I'm grouping them back together just so like if I have to move it around or duplicate it again, it just makes my life a lot easier. Okay, so now we have all 4 of them changed. We have the operation as pen and we have the shape of the tree as cut. But if you were to try to make it like this, so if you go up to make, if you try to make it like this, the drawing is not going to be where you want it. And to be completely honest, when I first started using my pen, I didn't know that I could actually make everything fit exactly where I want it to. I was just kind of like eyeballing it, but I also was using like squares of paper and not like specific shapes, so I could kind of better gauge where the pen would be drawing in relation to my paper. But this, you want to be more specific, so we're gonna go back and I am going to click on the little drop down next to group, so that way I could select all of the text together. So I'm selecting all 4 texts and I'm uniting them together. And then I'm doing the same thing with the trees, selecting all 4 trees and unite them together. And then I can just drag the united text up so that way I could see where they are on top of the trees. So then we're still not done, because if you go back to make, while they are united, they're not like exactly where they're supposed to be. It would still be like a little bit off. So we have the united text and the united tree. We're gonna select both of those and hit attach. This is like the most important part to get them to be together. And now with them attached, you could see that they are like exactly where we want it. They match up perfectly to what we had in Design Space. And over here on the left, it says pen and basic cut. So your Cricut's actually going to draw and then cut them out together in the same go. So you don't have to do this. I'm gonna go back. My paper is really small. Only 2 can fit on a page. So I'm literally just like undoing it and redoing what I did to get them united and attached together in groups of 2 rather than a group of 4. If you have like big pieces of paper, don't even worry about this part. This is literally just for me so I can move them around on my mat. All right, so I just redid all of that, all attached. So now we're gonna go back up to make, and now I can move these 2 around. I have to rotate them so I could fit the paper on my mat. Now we're gonna hit continue, and for our material, I'm gonna choose medium cardstock. So next, we're just gonna get our mat ready. Like I said, I only have really small pieces of paper, so I have to put up my mat kind of weird, but whatever, it'll work. So I'm loading it into the Cricut with the pen and the fine point blade in both of the clamps. And I just like hit the Cricut button and it does its thing. My Cricut is writing everything out, and then after it's done writing, it cuts. I'm gonna unload the mat, and ta-da, you could see that it is all drawn and all cut. So as always, I'm flipping my mat upside down and removing the paper from my mat because we don't want to bend it. This is kind of thin cardstock, so I don't want to ruin it. And look how cute! All right, and then the only thing we have left is to tie them to all of my gifts. I feel like it's like the perfect size where like you could put it on a large present or like a small present or whatever, and it's not too overwhelming. So here it is on the bag, and then I also wanted to add it to all my presents and try to make them look really cute and aesthetic. And also I had this really adorable tree wrapping paper, and I'm like, well, obviously I have to do a tree gift tag too. We have to go with the theme. But yeah, it's really so easy, and you could use any shape, any color, any font you want. You really can personalize it so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to follow me on my socials, everything is linked in the description below. And if you want to see more crafting content from me, just subscribe to my channel and you'll get notified when I post a new video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!